Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MaxSpeedTV. We are here in practice right now with the TNDRusticDecor.com short track series. We do have yet another great race for you here tonight, or this afternoon again. Night races, not today. But a little bit different things that happen here in this race. We were talking to Race Control earlier, and what is going to happen because this pit road is so tricky for people. There has been 4 extra laps added to the race here, so it's 104 laps instead of 100. What is going to happen once they get lined up here during pacing? They will stay single file. They're going to come onto pit road to find out where their pit stall is, so that everyone has a fair advantage here as to where their pit stall is. And then following that, we will go into racing again to start lap 5. We're going to take 4 extra laps here, go through pit road, find out where their pit stalls are, where they're going to be pitting, and make sure all of that is in order so everybody kind of has a little advantage. All that is that will change from qualifying and practice to the race. So that's how that's going to work. But getting to all of the sponsors, as always, the title of the sponsor for the series is TND Rustic Decor. Definitely check them out on the Facebook page, on the website. The championship award sponsor is TJ Woodworking. Definitely check them out on Facebook as well. If you're looking for some plaques or just need some woodwork done, they have lots of cool options on their Facebook page that you can check out. So definitely go over there and check that out. With that being said, all the sponsors here at MaxSpeedTV that make everything possible, of course, is Performance PCs. They are the official waterfront and modification company of MaxSpeedTV. SimSpeedShop.com. Definitely go check them out on Facebook or on their website. They have lots of cool looking button boxes and other items in there that you can purchase to make yourself just a little bit faster here on iRacing. HREMotorsports.com and Elite 7 Racing, both teams that sponsor us here on MaxSpeedTV. So definitely go give them a shout out and a like on their Facebook page. Let them know you heard about it here on MaxSpeedTV. And last but not least, virtual2reality.tv. They give us 3-month codes to give away here on the stream, and we do give those away from time to time. We'll see, we might give one away at the end of this race. So definitely be paying attention for that, as we do give those away from time to time. But again, you are watching the No Excuses Sim Series, TND Rustic Decor Short Track Series presented by MaxSpeedTV, as we are currently here in practice for about 11.5 minutes. We are going to step away here for just a few minutes and go on board with these drivers, courtesy of TND Rustic Decor on-board camera. So we will be right back here in just a few minutes to get ready for qualifying. Alright guys, we are back here again. You are watching practice with about 4.5 minutes to go. Anybody that's new here, we watched 8 there getting a loose of Philip Daniels Jr. Again, this is going to be a little different here. This pit road is very tricky, so they're going to have some extra laps. You'll see what's going on. They will throw a manual caution. So when we get the green flag from iRacing, do not go racing. You'll see they're not going to start double file either. They will be a single file here until we actually get racing. We'll explain what's going on when we get there. Right now we've got about 4 minutes left in practice before we move on to qualifying. We're seeing a lot of cars getting really loose coming out of the corners, as you just saw. I believe that was the 45. That's Jason here getting a little sideways there in the turn, but managed to not spin it out. So good job of him. This could get very interesting here tonight to see how all this plays out. Driver board a little faster for you, so you can see who you're watching. Right now you're watching the 87 of Landon Heidi. Right now currently 11th fastest in practice. So the question is, who is going to get the win here tonight? We have seen some different winners already. And you can see right there looking at pit road how they come into pit road, but the pit stalls are all the way around, so everyone has to go all the way around this track. So that's going to make it very interesting here to see how they do this, and we'll just explain to that again how all that's going to work out, as it looks like Landon is on pit road. There we go. The 81 of Ed Sauls, he gets into the outside wall. That very well could be a factor here tonight in this race to see who can stay off that outside wall. It's going to be very tricky. Even on dirt, this track seems to have a lot of magnets that attract you to that outside wall. It's doing the same thing here in the asphalt race. We'll keep an eye on all those drivers and see how it plays out tonight. Who possibly will come away with the win. And we've had several winners here already. This is our 3rd week here at near Speedway. But thanks everyone for tuning in here tonight. Oh, the 54 getting into the 45 there. Looks like may have got way loose and just got into him. Chuck Kemper currently or 3rd fastest right now. Got a brand new paint job in this car for this week, so he does change that paint job up quite often. I believe he thinks the new paint job is making faster, and it seems to be working. So we'll see how all of that plays out for him here tonight, if he can possibly get a win for his first win here in 2018. So let us know in chat. We got a few people watching. Do you have a favorite here tonight? Is there someone you want to see win? Or are you just rooting for any particular driver right now? It would be awesome here to see Rachel Hunt pick up her first win here in the season. She has been here for such a long time, and we have watched her improve so much over time. Going from being not so aggressive to not necessarily aggressive now, but she will not let people by her like she used to. She is holding her own here, so a big shout out to Rachel Hunt for doing just that, not just letting people by and holding them up. Not really, I can say holding them up. She is just right there with them speed-wise. She is definitely able to hold them off and get higher placing finishes here for all her hard work. So definitely glad to see her here. It looks like we got out 16 seconds, so we're going to step away for about 5, and we'll be right back with qualifying. Alright, qualifying is underway here as we're watching Charlie Ryan in the 54 get out onto the track. We'll see what kind of times he can put in. Another proven winner here in this series. So can he get on pole? He was fast in practice. But we'll see if he can carry that over here to qualifying. Again, 2 laps, 5 minutes is all they have to qualify. So we'll see what he can do, as he's going to stop it before completing a lap. So we're going to jump over here to Trey Galgon, currently on the track. We'll see what kind of times he can put in for his 2 laps. Nobody has officially put in a time yet. While they are, again, remember you're watching the TND Short Track Series presented by MaxSpeedTV.com. And there's Chuck Kemper, 12:9:10, as he puts in the fastest time here in qualifying. He is your fastest driver to be on the pole so far here in that number 40 machine. Right behind him by .001 is Trey Galgon, 12.911 to a 12.910. Charlie Ryan, 12.990 here qualifying. He's going to shut it down. Ed Saul still on the track right now at a top time 5 time. He did. Now he's back in 6th with 13.170. Doug Pickering up to 4th with a 13.012. Andy Oakley back in 5th now with a 13.137. So these guys are putting in some great times right now. We'll check in here with Rachel Hunt back in 10th position right now. It looks like she is shutting it down as well. So let's look in with Philip Daniels Jr., who has not put in a time just yet, but he is doing so right now. And he's going to jump to 7th position with a 13.258. So a good run for him. Caleb Weekly sitting on pit road. We'll see if he's going to come out next. It looks like your top 5 are going to be Chuck Kemper, Trey Galgon, Charlie Ryan, Doug Pickering, and Andy Oakley right now. As we look now, Brent Day is coming out onto the track. So we'll see if he can possibly sneak into that top 5. Again, him and Caleb Weekly are the only 2 drivers that have not put in a time officially yet here in qualifying. All right, and not sure here. Not going to put in the time. He's going to stop right before the line, so very interesting there. As he is going to stop it right before the line. He may be trying to start at the back of this field, not sure. We have seen it done before, but we will keep an eye on that to see if that is what he is trying to do. But regardless, looks like Caleb Weekly is out on the track. Now again, they can't see each other on the track, so he can sit there if that's what he's trying to do. As it looks like Caleb Weekly will put in a time this time by, as he is coming out of a turn 4 now, and that will put in a time right there, and it is going to be a 13.310 to put him in 9th fastest right now. As again, he is now 9th fastest, going to shut it down. So the only one still sitting on the track is the 72 of Brent Day. So he definitely, if he crosses the line, will start dead last at this point, unless he pulls off and goes to another lap. But we are going to step away for just a minute here and get to our national anthem, and we'll be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet and the home of the brave.
Alright guys, we are back here again. This is going to be a little different. We will go through all of that. You'll see them here in a minute. Once they roll off pit road, they are not going to take the green after gridding here. So we'll again explain all of that. They are going to go through pit road and give these drivers a little bit of time to kind of, let them show where their pit stall is. Because the pit stalls here are not marked. It's a little bit difficult. So they are going to do all that and show them how it's done, as we have one driver here, Doug Pickering, about to get on the track here in just a second. But as soon as he does that, again, we'll go through all of this. But to let you know real fast, go through your HRE Motorsports starting grid. It is going to be Chuck Kemper and Trey Galgon on row 1. Row 2 is going to be Charlie Ryan and Doug Pickering. Row 3 is going to be Andy Oakley and Ed Sauls. Row 4 is going to be Philip Daniels Jr. and Brian Jones. Row 5 is going to be Caleb Weekly and Brett Osborne. Row 6 is going to be Jason McSparron and Rachel Hines. Row 7 is going to be Landon Heidi and Jason Deere. And rounding out row 8 is going to be Brent Day. Again, that is your HRE Motorsports starting grid. Again, we are not racing just yet. You see them getting single file here. Again, they will get double file once again here in a minute. Looks like the pace car is diving off. There it is. Yellow flag being thrown one more time. Again, they are going to say single file once we get to the start of lap 5. They will officially start this race. But right now, this next time by, you're going to see them come to pit road. And Chuck Kemper will lead them down there and show them how to get on the pit road, just so everyone is aware of where their exact pit stall is, because this pit stall is very weird, and you'll see it right there. Everybody's slowing down to get onto a pit road. Again, this is just for the driver's benefit, so everybody knows where they're supposed to be pitting. They're not actually going to pit, but it is a very odd pit stall. So you would think you would exit right there. You will once you come out, but you have to drive all the way around this pit stall. So that is exactly what everybody is being shown here. Exactly what they need to do. Now they would be making their pit stop, but again, nobody is actually going to make one. As we see a little bit of blinking there from Trey Galgon, so we'll keep an eye on that, as he is having some major blinking issues. Not sure what's going on with Trey. Looks like maybe he's got it fixed, but some major blinking issues. Everybody coming out of pit road now. So again, you see there, it took almost a lap just to get through pit road, so that is why we did this. As 49 still having some blinking issues. Now everyone will get double file once again, and we will get the green flag on lap 5 here. As now you see them getting double file. Alright, so again, pace speed is underway. We'll get the green flag next time by. Alright, as always, we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Thanks for coming out and watching this race this afternoon. And they are getting the green flag this next time by. Let's see, hopefully it is a good race. Right here, your race leader has control of this race. So we'll see how he does it. There it is. Green flag officially out by Race Control. We are racing for the first time here at Lanier Speedway. Again, this should be a great race. Hopefully, we do not have too many cautions here tonight. So we're going to take a look back here. Everyone's kind of single filed out already here in the top 5. We look further back here to Brian Jones. Another winner as we have Philip Daniel Jr. is going sideways. He recovers from it. What a good save for Philip Daniels Jr. But he's going to fall back to a 12th position. That car must be a handful right now. So he is now back in a 12th position. Already getting sideways early in this race. One we're going to keep an eye on towards the back. We've seen him in practice. He's been improving every week. Is that 45 of Jason Deere. And we'll watch as Doug Pickering is going to get by him on the inside. But out front still is Chuck Kemper as they start lap 9 of 105 here in this race. Again, actually only 100 of that being under green flag conditions. The yellow's going to come out. Take a look. It is going to be for Ed Sauls. Don't look like he hit anything. Let's go back and take a look. What happened to Ed Sauls? Maybe just got loose by himself. I don't see any contact from any other drivers. We're watching him right here. There it is. Just gets loose coming off the corner. Locks the tires up. Saves it from hitting the wall. And that we'll see if he goes a lap down. It doesn't look like he's going to. So he will whip it back around. But he is now back in 15th position out of 15 drivers. Back in last place. That's not where you want to be. But regardless, he is having a good run here. He was anyway until that, but I'm sure he will recover from it as we take a look to the front again. After 10 laps completed, now 11 as they cross the line. Your top 5 drivers are Chuck Kemper, Trey Galgon, Charlie Ryan, Andy Oakley, and Brian Jones. So again, can Chuck Kemper hold off the field? We'll know that here in about, let's see if we go, about 94 laps is what we have left, so still a huge chunk of laps left to race. Again, they have a few laps here under caution with these to give people time to pit and everything. As we look, lights are off on the pace car here, so next time by we will get the green flag. Alright, there it is. Green flag's out. We'll put up the top 3 for you as we have the 72 coming out of pit road. This could get interesting as he's going to try to battle with these guys now. He's going to have to stay low and let these guys kind of by, but he doesn't want to let himself go too far down. That is Brett Day trying to hang on to the lead lap and is unable to do so as he's now going to get back into the mix here. As he's going to just have to keep it down low as everybody's going to freight train line right now. We've got the 53 of Andy Oakley going to buy him. Again, real no battle there. He is a lap down. He would love to get as high as he can and possibly earn his lap back or get it back. And we have another car going around. It is going to be Landon Heidi. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened to him. What happened to Landon here? Did he have help or was it all by himself? Looks like the 8 got a little loose. Oh, the 8 may have slid up into the 87 and somehow manages to stay off of him there, but it's just a product of this track. Everyone's getting very loose and getting spun around, but it looks like maybe the 8 may have slid up into him. We'll see. It looks like the 8 is currently in his position of 8th right now. So we'll see if he does get an EOL or officially who caused the caution. Again, they do have to claim their cautions here in this league. So we'll see who claims that or if admins have to go back and look at it. But out front still is Chuck Kemper now as we are on lap 19 of 105. right. Looks like the lights are still on here, so we should get it next time by. It looks like the 17 is down at the bottom. That is Doug Pickering. We'll see if he is going to get the lucky dog here. Ed Saul's one lap down, but he was involved in that. Brett Day as well, but he has been on pit road. He is not a lap down, so we'll see. Doug Pickering should get the lucky dog here in just a minute. We'll see if that is going to happen. Still showing him back in 15th as one lap down. Lights are off and green flags back out. Lap 22 of 105 underway here at Lanier Speedway. Again, you're watching the T&D Short Track Series presented by MaxSpeedTV. We'll put up our top three. It looks like we may have a contender for the lead here. The number 54 of Charlie Ryan. Can Charlie Ryan sneak away another win? As he does officially take the lead here. He has led 2 laps now. He is just hanging on the outside right now. Chuck Kipper right behind him and Trey Galgon behind him in the 49. These top 3 are duking it out. Somebody's going to come away with them. Or it could be one of these 3 groups right here. Andy Oakley, Brian Jones, or Brett Osborne getting in the mix here. And that brand new Hooters paint job there, the number 9. So one of these 3 could possibly be it. Also Caleb Leakley back there. Rachel Hunt getting in the mix as well, back in 8th position right now. Again, the only car off track right now is Ed Sauls in the 81, so this race is not going the way he had planned. He is going to try everything he can to possibly get a good finish out of this, get back out on the track, put in some laps here. Back up to the front. There's your 2nd and 3rd place right now. Chuck Kipper just hanging on to 2nd place. Charlie Ryan is kind of checked out now, 0.5 second lead, so he has got a sizable lead at the moment. See if anybody can cut that lead down here in the closing laps. We're not even halfway. We're about a quarter of the way, just over a quarter of the way actually right now. We're going to take a look back here to 2nd place. Still not a whole lot of battling going on. We're going to check in with Doug Pickering, who is still a lap down, trying to get that lap back. I thought he wanted to get the lucky dog there, but he does not for some reason. We'll see later on if we can't get a word with him what happened there. Philip Daniel Jr. is currently in 12th place right now in the number 8 machine. We've seen him be a little loose early in this race, but it looks like that car may be tightening up now, as he is now, no, it doesn't look like he's as loose as he was, so that car may be tightening up. Here, another driver, Brian Jones in the 21 that we have seen in victory lane before. He's in 6th place right now, trying to get by the 9 of Brett Osborne. The question is, can he do it? Brett's going to shut the door on him there. He's going to try the high side. Looks like a little scrape to the wall, no harm done. Here comes the number 12 of Caleb Leakley. Going to try to get into the mix. Again, that's a battle for 5th position right now. Brett Osborne looks to be stacking these cars up right now. He's got a lot of cars coming behind him. Brian Jones, Caleb Leakley, Rachel Hunt's even getting in the mix. This could get very interesting. The 17 is a lap down of Doug Pickering. You've got the 12 of Leakley and 16 of Hunt trying to pass him, as well as the 21 of Brian Jones. That car right there of Brett Osborne is holding these guys off right now. Meanwhile, up in the front, Charlie Ryan still has a 1.099 second lead now over Chuck Kemper and Trey Galgon. Andy Oakley up here in the mix too, as it looks like we have a huge wreck involving the 9 and Brian Jones, the 21. Let's go back and take a look. What happened between the 21 and the 9 here? Let's take a look. He got by him right there. You see, it looks like the 21 may have come up into the 9 of Brett Osborne, and that truck just shot backwards. Not sure what happened there, but it looked like he got hooked. I'm not sure if the 9 did come down a little bit or if the 21 slid up, but regardless, that truck is upside down and he is going to have to tow. Back up front, though, everybody pulling to pit road. So we'll see who comes out in front right now. Charlie Ryan going to lead him down. Again, this is why they practice pit road, because they definitely need this practice. This is a long, tricky pit road, but they are going to pit, so we'll see who comes out in top out of these drivers. Alright, we'll see. Oh, and you got people missing their stops here. This could very well be a factor. That's what we were wanting to practice, is these pit stalls. We saw people backing up and going forward. As right now, everyone's kind of swapping spots here. Right now it shows Brent Day as your leader. He has officially led one lap. He did not pit. Philip Daniel Jr. in third, and Doug Pickering in third. Philip Daniel Jr. is in second. Again, it looks like Doug Pickering will get his lap back. He will stay out in front of these guys and get his lap back. If not, he will should get the lucky dog regardless. We currently have now it looks like Ed Saul's back on the track. Brian Jones is on pit road after that. So we'll see here. Again, Brian Jones on pit road. But regardless, the green flag's back out. We're going to go back up to the front here. So, very quick there. We were watching the guys see who was going to come out on pit road. This is 72 of Brent Day is out front as he's got the 54. Charlie Ryan behind him. Chuck Kemper coming out in 6th place now. He's a little ways back, but I will see if he can regain the lead once again here in a little bit. Did have it for 20 laps, but Charlie Ryan did have it for 18 as well. As now 5 laps led is Brent Day here in the race at Lanier Speedway. Check in. Rachel Hunt, 4th place right now. What a run for this young lady. She is in 4th, right behind Philip Daniels Jr. We'll see as it looks like Charlie Ryan is going to retake the lead here. That is a battle for the lead right now, and he will take it once again. And if he can hang on to it, he will lead his 19th lap. 20th lap. He's led 19. This will be his 20th lap led right there, and he will do it. So he maintains the lead, regains the lead, maintaining it if he can here in this race. Checking in with Brett Osborne after that contact. Looked like he did use his fast repair. He is back in 8th place right now. Getting into him is on track as well, as we have a caution coming out, and it's going to be for Jason McSparrett in the 23. So let's go back and take a look. Oh, we got cars trying to avoid the leader here, a wrecked car, so let's go take a look, see what happened. What happened to the 23 of Jason McSparrett? Oh, might have been contact from the 49. That causes them here. We have the leaders coming around here in just a second. He's going to whip it around. Oh, and the 72, he didn't get in the way of 72. 72 just checked up to not run over the 54. I'm sure the 72 will get his spot back, as we'll check in with him and see Brent Day. And there he is. He is going to pass these cars. He should get a spot back, I do believe. We'll see. Checking up to avoid not running over the 54. Not actually part of the caution, I don't believe, so we'll see if he does indeed get his spot back. We got some people going on there. Looking like Phillips Daniel Jr. is going to go to pit road, as well as Chuck Kemper. So we got some different pit strategies playing in here, so we'll keep an eye on all of that here and see what happens. Alright, we are actually halfway done with what would be the actual race, but again, those 5 extra laps, so we're not quite halfway there. We'll take a look. That is our 4th caution for 16 laps out of 52. 54 laps to go, so again, we are just about halfway done with this race. So we'll see how it all plays out. Looks like the 72 is currently in the 5th position being scored. So we'll see. I don't remember exactly where he was. He was up there towards the front, though, first or second, as he did lead 6 laps. Now Rachel Hunt in the front, and she has led 2 laps, as this will be her 3rd lap here under caution. So good job for Rachel Hunt to lead some laps here. And it looks like the green flag is out. Sorry, there we go. Green flag is out. Rachel Hunt out front, followed by Brett Osborne and the 53 of Andy Oakley. So Oakley going to try to get theirs. The yellow is going to come out once again. And nobody off pace. Not sure what the yellow is for here. But again, there is nobody off pace. They're not sure what the caution was for. But we are under caution once again. And I'm not sure what it was for. Alright, we are back here getting a word in with race control. That caution was manually thrown by race control. Again, because of the way this track is, it is very small. They actually threw that caution so that these guys could catch up. It's almost virtually impossible to get a pit stop here. Again, that caution was manually thrown from race control to give people a chance to catch up. There were people coming out of pit road when the green flag came out. So again, everybody giving a chance to catch up here, as that caution was manually thrown by race control. While we have a moment here, we do want to thank everyone for tuning in, and definitely thank all the sponsors here on MaxSpeedTV as the lights go off here. We have Ed Sauls coming out of pit road, but Performance PCs, Sim and SpeedShop.com, HRE Motorsports, Elite 7 Racing, and VirtualTourReality.tv. Thanks for all of them tuning in, or helping us sponsor this, getting us going. So we are just about ready, and some of them are tuning in today. Definitely thanks for tuning in. Everyone else tuning in. But the green flag is back out once again, and we are racing here. Let's see how this is going to go. Right now, we got a good battle for the lead. Andy Oakley and Rachel Hunt, as these two beating doors here a little bit. Rachel Hunt not giving it up without a fight this time. She, again, we were just talking about her, how she is not going to just set by and let people pass her. She's going to fight for that spot, and she's doing just that up here in the front. And she has led several laps. She's going to go 3 wide, and there goes Brett Osborne to the lead as the caution is going to come out once again. Oh, I don't see anyone off base again, so not sure if they threw this one or if somebody did spin and just got it going again. But again, I don't see anybody off pace. Oh, Chuck Kemper's got damaged. Let's go take a look and see if maybe that had something to do with this. Maybe Chuck Kemper might have got into the back of 49. Oh, there he goes. Never mind. He just got around. And clipped by the 45, Jason Deere. The car just spins around on him as he's led 20 laps here. He is now on pit road as the caution is out. Again, we have had 6 cautions, but one of those was because of race control throwing it. And we'll see. They may throw another one here. We'll just see how that all works out. But we have 42 laps still left to go, 25 under caution at the 64 run here. So not very many laps under caution, but still a few cautions, some of them being thrown manually to give everyone a chance to catch up. All right, it looks like, if we'll see here, the lights may go off this time by. Let's say cross the line again now. Next time across the line, they should go out, and then we will get the green flag next time by. So out front here for your top 5 after 66 laps completed, it is now Brett Osborne, Rachel Hunt, Andy Oakley, Trey Galligan, and Caleb Weekly are your top 5 drivers as we will get the green flag to start lap 68 of 105. Base car is in, green flag is out. We'll put the top 3 up for you as we are racing once again here in your race. Let's see, we're going to take a look further back here. Look at the group of cars. They're 3 wide back for 5th, 6th, and 7th. We're going to sort it out and go back to 2 wide here for the time being. Anyway, here comes the 17 of Doug Pickering back on the lead lap, back in 6th position right now. So good job for Doug to get back on the lead lap here. Again, this is such a tiny little track, 0.5 I believe, maybe even shorter than that. Either way, it is a tiny little track. These guys are trying to race on these powerful trucks. It makes it very difficult, but very rewarding if you can come away with a win here. Let's check in with Ed Sauls back here. He is currently 5 laps down in 14th as he's going to get it loose one more time. Oh, into the pit wall. We'll see if he can back it up and get that thing going. He does right as we get to him into the pit wall. There's lucky that he did not get more damage than that. Brian Jones also 5 laps down as he is now in 14th. After that contact again, looks like maybe he might have slid up. Not sure if he slid up though, or if the 9 came down just a little bit. But it did look like the bus maybe the 21 slid up. Charlie Ryan, another person that has been a proven winner, as he has led 24 laps so far. He's led the most laps in this race. We've had over at least 6 different leaders here tonight. Sorry about that, 5 different leaders. We may have had more than that. Right now, those are your leaders. Back up to the front. Speaking of the leader, it is still the 9 of Brett Osborne. And the number 53 of Andy Oakley is trying to get that lead from him. Brett Osborne doing a fantastic job of holding him off. It looks like the 81 of Ed Sauls is smoking now. He is down at the bottom of this track. That car, or truck, will probably not hang on much longer as he's going to go to pit road. And no, he's not. He's going to hang it around the bottom. That car is smoking something fierce, though. He's just going to try to finish as many laps as he can. He doesn't have a faster pair as everybody is getting back by him. So we'll see if he pulls it into pit road this next time by. And it doesn't look like he's going to. He is going to run it till it blows up, as he is definitely spraying for some mosquitoes out there tonight. And then back up front, Andy Oakley's making the pass here. He is going to try to get by Brett Osborne. And here comes Doug Pickering, who was a lap down, got his lap back. And now he's going to try to get by Brett Osborne as well, and he will do it to put it Brett Osborne back in a 3rd position. So your new race leader is Andy Oakley in the number 53 machine. As you'll see there, Ed Sauls pulling it to pit road. That car is done. He cannot do it anymore out there. It looks like he's going to pull it in. But there's your top 4 right there. Andy Oakley, Doug Pickering, Brett Osborne, and Trey Galgon. Just back to back to back. They are literally bumping each other. If they can get any closer, this could get very interesting. If one person was to mess up or miss a gear, this could be disastrous for the rest of this field. As there goes the 17 of Doug Pickering. He is now officially your race leader here. We're going to put the top 3 back up for you. Again, Doug Pickering is your new race leader on lap 82, or now 83 of 105. Brett Osborne right there in 3rd place right now, led 16 laps, but he is now back in 3rd, and we may have some company coming for the leaders there. Jason McSperian back in 13th. He's going to pull it to the high, let the top 4 guys by. We'll see who is next on the list here to come by, as it looks like we have a car stopped. Rachel Hunt, what happened to her? She is now on the bottom of the track. Looked like she may have spawned by herself. I'm not sure if she had any help, but the caution did not come out. As she is now back in 10th position, 1 lap down as they just passed her. So that was very unfortunate for Rachel after leading 9 laps here in the race. we really want to keep an eye back here. Looks like maybe the 49 to Trey Galgon is going to try to get by Brett Osborne for the third position. Again, top three will make it to the booth for the interview. So this could determine whether Brett makes it to the booth or Trey makes it to the booth. As we take a look here at our cautions, we've had 6 cautions. We have 18 laps to go. That is only 18 laps left in this race. Brett Osborne doing a fantastic job of moving off this race. Charlie Ryan led 24 laps here in your race. He is back in 5th position right now, so he's trying to get back up to the front if he can. And now Doug Pickering has led 7 laps. We've had several leaders here into this race, and there goes Charlie Ryan. He is going to pass the 16 to Rachel Hunt again. Rachel, unfortunately, is 1 lap down, but that car in front of him is not a lap down. That is the 49 of Trey Galgon back in 4th position. So if he can get that, that could put him 1 step closer to catching Brett Osborne in 3rd in the number 9 machine. And checking back here to Chuck Kemper, really no battling going on. Led 20 laps here tonight. Just unfortunately unable to capitalize it after it looked like he got loose there and got into the inside wall. And that will end his chances of a win here tonight, as he is now 1 lap down. So unless a caution comes out and he can get back on the lead lap by not pitting, his chances here might be done of a win anyway. With 28 laps on those tires, he has pitted recently. As you look up here to the car in front of him, Rachel Hunt does have 55 laps on her tires. So very interesting, as we'll see. Andy Oakley and Doug Pickering both have 44 and 55 on their tires. And the car you want to see right there, 44 laps on those tires, as he did get by Trey Galgon for 4th position. Now he's got to try to run down Brett Osborne. That is Charlie Ryan, a proven winner here. Brett has won in a past season, but the competition level is just so much stronger here in this season, as it looks like Charlie Ryan's going to get to his inside, and he may do it. And it looks like Charlie Ryan will indeed push Brett Osborne out of the top 3, as he will take 3rd place. And a caution's going to come out. Looks like Philip Daniels Jr. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened to him. What happened to Philip Daniels Jr. here? Did he have any help, or did he just get loose? We've seen loose early in the race, and we'll see. No, he was close, but right there just got loose, overcorrected it, and into the outside wall he went. That is unfortunate, but he did just get into it by himself, it looks like. As we'll go back up to live. That puts the 45. It looks like he's going to get his lap back, as he is going to get the lucky dog there. Doug Pickering out front here. We'll take a look at our top 5 after 98 laps completed. It is Doug Pickering who has led now 17 laps, followed by Andy Oakley. Brett Osborne scored in 3rd now, followed by Trey Galgon and Brett Day. Take a look here. We'll take a look. What happened to Charlie Ryan? He is being scored back in 6th position. So not sure what happened there, as the 72 of Brett Day and Trey Galgon and Brett Osborne all got by him. So not sure what happened to cause him to lose those spots. Unless the caution came out before a scoring loop. But again, he was by these drivers, so not sure what did cause that. But back up to the front with 5 laps to go. It's going to be 4 this time by. We'll see if we get the yellow green flag here next time by, if those lights are going to go out on the pace truck. Pace car, sorry for that. Lights are still on the pace car. And we'll see if they go out this time by. If it does, looks like we're going to have a 2-lap shootout. So this could be very interesting. The lights are off. 2-lap shootout. When do we get the green flag? Again, this could get very interesting. Looks like Brett Osborne is still being scored in third. So again, I'm not sure what happened to the 54 of Charlie Ryan. He was ahead of Brett. It may have been due to a scoring lead. But he is back ahead. But regardless, green flag is out. We're racing once again with 2 laps to go. And everybody's got to be on their best behavior now. Any caution will end the race. This has to be the best race of their lives right here. They're going to be side by side. Brett getting into the 49 of Trey Galgon. White flags out. No caution's going to happen. That will have to be reviewed by race control, looks like. But caution coming out, and that is going to take Brett out of it. But Andy Oakley looks like he will be your race winner here tonight. Again, Andy Oakley coming away with the win here tonight. And we'll again get those top 3 in the booth here just in a few seconds. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here in just a minute with your post-race show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with your top 3 here in your post-race show. Again, coming in third place here tonight, Charlie Ryan. So first off, be back in the top 3 again, back in the booth with us. How does it feel once again to get a good finish here and a little bit of an interesting race? Nobody was really sure how the cautions and pitting was going to work, but overall, what was it like out there?
I mean, the racing was definitely fun. Really, really close, hard, tight quarters. I mean, that's just a product of linear. And I mean, the pit and caution situation, I mean, it's just something you got to deal with. I mean, it's not, you can't really foresee iRacing having the caution set up the way they did, but overall, it was definitely fun.
Well, you came in a good finish here. You obviously finished third, so it's going to be a good points night. We will get that up before everyone leaves here out of TeamSpeak with us. So that will be coming soon, very quickly actually. It's going to be a good points night for you. We'll see where you stack up here further into the points. Should definitely help you move forward anyway. But had we not had as many cautions, you think you could have run down Doug or Andy there in those closing laps?
I mean, I don't know. I really didn't get enough green flag laps to figure out if I was faster than them or not. I mean, it would maybe a few more laps to kind of figure out their lines or whatever. I mean, possibly, but you never know.
Yeah, this is the thing with racing. It is a bit of a luck and a lot of guessing to figure out. You got to work on setups, figure out what line is the best, and kind of hope they're not running the same line as you. That plays a factor into things. But again, overall, a good points not for you. So you finished third. Any sponsors shout out you want to give for that third place finish?
Yeah, absolutely. Just a big shout out to everyone here running the league. I mean, it's definitely a blast. Chuck and everyone else. It's just always great fun here running these cars on the short tracks.
All right. Well, again, congrats on a third place. Finishing just one spot ahead in second place is Doug Pickering. First off, Doug, I think this is the first time we've got to interview you here for this series. So, second place finish. First off, did you have anything for Andy?
Until the caution come out, about a second in front of him. So yeah, I just learned early on about the pit cycle, and I was on a lot fresher tyres for that last run than he was, and I feel sorry for the guys were mid-pack who were trying to work their way through. But yeah, no, it's good. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
Definitely, we look here. You pitted. You had 54 laps since your last pit, where he had 66. So you definitely had quite a bit less laps on those tires, and definitely would have been a good run if we'd have seen you get up there. But again, a few cautions came out. One of those race control did throw to try to sort things out. This track is very short, but it makes for some good racing, or it can anyway. I believe we come back to this track again later in the year. So when we come back to it later, will you be that much more prepared for it and ready to come at Andy and see if you can't get the win from him that time?
I think we need about a 10th in the car, and then I think we're on pace with everyone then. So yeah, it'll be good fun. We always have good fights, me and Andy. So I'm sure he enjoyed it as well.
Well, I'd definitely be looking forward to that. Again, yeah, it looks like the fastest time you were a 13:2:10 in there, and he was a 13:1:61. So not a whole lot of difference in there. So pick up that 10th. It will be one heck of a battle between you two. But any sponsors, shout out you want to give for that second place finish here tonight?
Yeah, I just wanted to thank Aaron Maspero. He helps us out with the sets and that, and Fastlane. So cheers, thanks very much.
All right. Well, again, coming away with the win here tonight, Andy Oakley. You get your first win in the series, and that should give you a big boost in the point standings. How does it feel to get a win here tonight? And apparently we just found out that you and Doug race a lot together. So how does it feel to beat someone that you know like that?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm really happy with the win. This is my first race in this league, so it's obviously to win the first go was terrible. Doug had it won really until the last yellow, because he had better race pace, and he had about a second and a half on me just coming into that yellow. But luckily I nailed the last restart. Managed to hang on for the win, yeah. But yeah, Doug's a great driver, to be honest with you. He's done a lot of setup work with all the UK, oval guys, and yeah, it was a great race. It's always clean with Doug. You'll get a good race with Doug. So
yeah. Well
done to him. Unfortunately, he never won really, because he probably deserved it, to be honest, before the yellow. So
yeah, hopefully, like I said, this track was a little tricky. So one of the at least one of those cautions was race control. We will, I'm sure, race control will assess the cautions, and anybody causing multiple cautions, they will reprimand them in some way. Hopefully we can limit those cautions to get some good green flag runs. I had that extra little thing there to show people where their pit stop was, because this is ridiculous long. I don't know why you have to go all the way around just to get to your pit stall, but do you think that helped some of these people, helped you out personally, knowing where your pit stall was, having those extra laps to run down there and see where it was and everything?
I only pitted once, to be honest. When I pitted, unfortunately, I was with, I think it was Chuck, and I think both of us were sort of top four at the time. But we came out really, really right at the back. It was just going green just as we were coming into turn 3. So I don't know. It's a weird thing, because it's so long. You have to come all the way around, then pit, then obviously get out again. If you're a bit tardy on the lane going around, you're not going to get back around for the restart really on the lineup. So it's an odd track. You can deal with it, don't you? It's an odd track, but I'm sure everyone, once they've had a race on it like tonight, they know what to expect next time around.
Yeah, definitely. I think the practice makes perfect. We'll obviously, as a league, we'll get some stuff sorted out as well from this end when we come back here next week. Next time we come here in the second half of the season. But again, get the win. Good points tonight. Any sponsors, shout out you want to give for the win here tonight?
I want to thank yourselves and the league. Obviously, you put on a good. It's a good little league, to be honest with you. It's really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed. This is, like I say, this is my first race with it, and I've really enjoyed it tonight. It's really, obviously I've won, so you're obviously going to enjoy it then, aren't you? But yeah, I've really enjoyed it, and obviously to the UK boys as well, Doug, and then Aaron Maspero as well. Obviously, he helps me a lot. We go back a long way, me and Aaron. So yeah, it's always I'll dedicate the win to him, because he couldn't be here tonight, because he's got to stay in with the in-laws apparently, and no one wants to do that, did he? So
All right, well, that is true. Nobody likes to stay with the in-laws. Sorry for all the in-laws out there, but it's true. Nobody does. So we apologize in advance. But we are not done just yet. We still have to do more pieces of business to take care of. One of those being your unofficial race results. Again, they are unofficial until Race Control declares them official. Coming away with the win here is Andy Oakley, finishing second. Doug Pickering, third place. Charlie Ryan, fourth place. Brent Day, sorry about that. And fifth place, Landon Heidi. Sixth place goes to Caleb Weekly. Seventh place, Brett Osborne. Eighth place, Jason Deere. And ninth place, Trey Galgon. 10th place, Chuck Kemper. 11th place goes to Rachel Hunt. 12th place, Jason McSparron. 13th, Brian Jones. 14th, Philip Daniel Jr. And 15th, Ed Sauls. Again, that is your unofficial race results, barring any race control issues. Thank all the sponsors that make all this possible for the series. TNDRusticDecor.com. Definitely check them out on their website and on Facebook. The championship award will be presented by TJ Woodworking. So definitely go check them out on Facebook and just look up TJ Woodworking. On the MaxSpeedTV side of things, definitely go check out Performance PCs, SimSpeedShop.com, HRE Motorsports, Elite 7 Racing, and Virtual2Reality.tv. Make sure you give a big shout out to all of those sponsors that make MaxSpeedTV possible. And as always, thanks for tuning in for the TND Short Track Series presented by MaxSpeedTV. And we will see you at the next race tomorrow night. That will be the TND 360 Series. So, as always, be safe and have a great night.